So you've spent weeks watching programming tutorials, but when you sit down to write actual code, you freeze. And trust me, you're not dumb. You're a genius. It's just watching tutorials isn't the way, man. But here comes your savior. What if I told you there is a proven way to force programming into your genius fucking brain forever? A method that makes you learn faster, remember longer, and never struggle with basic concepts again. Plus, it's way more engaging and less boring than watching tutorials or reading documents. In fact, you will teach others and you'll have your own personal guide built by you, even though you're just starting to learn. Most people will never know about this, but in the next few minutes you will, and you will be saved from the tutorial hell. So why this works? Ever heard of the Feynman Technique? Cause it's based on that, and trust me, it works. You're gonna write the ultimate beginner-friendly guide to that programming language since the first day of your learning journey, and you're gonna write it so clear that even a total newbie could get it. And don't sweat it, we're bringing AI into the mix to make the process easier, smarter, and more engaging. Open up any chatbot. Now, don't just ask, teach me Golang programming language or whatever programming language you're trying to learn. Instead, type something like this. Let's learn Golang programming language from scratch. But do not over-explain anything. Just a simple but complete walkthrough of the language's syntax, common practices, and tips and tricks. List them one by one from simplest to hardest to learn. And AI will probably say something like this. And there we go, we have everything listed. Great, on to the next step. Open up another chat session and ask AI to explain each topic provided earlier in depth, and ask it as much as detail as you can. That's why I told you to open another chat session, cause you're gonna chat a lot and ask a lot of questions. Open up any note app, my recommendation is Obsidian, and start making a really beginner-friendly guide that anyone who reads it could easily understand it. And please, don't just copy the AI's provided answers. Try to change them into your own words. And more importantly, try to summarize them as much as you can. And for the code examples provided by AI, just open up a code editor and try to write and possibly change the examples by yourself and in your own way. The changes could be as little as changing the variable names or the values. Then run the code and copy both the code and the output into your documentation. Just keep this cycle going until you've covered all the basics. I mean, you've already built something. Now let's turn that into your first contribution into the programming community, cause why not? After your documentation is complete, now you're ready to dive into projects. But here's a tip from me. Try projects that could somehow make your own life easier. For example, automating some repetitive tasks when you boot up your computer, or even some projects to prank your friends. That is if you have any. This way, no matter how hard your first projects are, it's gonna be fun and you will enjoy it. And there you have it. You've taken your first step into the programming community while you've just started to learn programming. That's cool. So keep coding, keep creating, and let's grow together. See you on the next one. Bye.